I'm so glad you could join me here today. Today we'll be doing a nice little interesting painting. I hope you could follow along with me. If not, you could pull out the old easy chair and just watch along. Let me run the colors across the screen that you'll need to paint along with me. While you're doing that, let me explain what I got done up here. I have a 16 by 20 inch canvas, pre-stretched, double primed, and I add a thin layer of the liquid white. I have it on where the long way is facing down, and rather than that, we're all ready to go. Let's go ahead. A little bit of bright red. I thought today we could do a nice little warm winter scene. Let's go ahead. Little bit of bright red. Just up here. There. Little nice pinkish glow. There we go. And just go across. Now, let's go into a little bit of alizarin crimson. Tap it into your bristles. And just give it that nice red hue. There. There's a nice winter painting, but I don't want it cold. There's some paintings where you see it and you're just like, oh, it looks like a really cold place. I'm more of warmness. I don't like the cold in general. Let me grab a little bit more bright red, just a little bit, just to soften it up here a bit. It's too light. There. Okay. Now, let's go ahead. A little bit of phthalo blue with a little bit of alizarin crimson. There. Maybe a little bit of white. Just a little lavenderish color. There. And then finally, let's go into the main one of all. Phthalo blue. There we go. Okay. We got that going on. Let's go ahead. Let's decide our nice little bright spot. Maybe right there. Just start in the center and work your way out. Choose where you want your light and work your way outwards. Now, I think that's good enough for what I'm looking for. I'm just gonna blend this out just by doing crisscross strokes. There. There we go. Just blend it out. Okay? And just go lightly over it. Now, let's go ahead. A little bit of phthalo blue, a little bit of sap green, maybe a little bit of midnight black. And let's go ahead. Nice, cold. You know what? Let's actually put a mountain. When I think snow, I think of a mountain. Let's go ahead. Right around here. Okay. There we go. Just grab a 2-inch brush. I got a little dirty one here, but It has similar color, so it shouldn't be a problem. Okay, just like so. Now, for this painting, I think it would look better if we did brushwork for the mountain rather than with the little palette knife. So that's what I'm gonna do. A little bit of midnight black just to tone it down a bit, and just using a flat brush and just creating the look of a few little highlights. There. They're gonna blend in with the paint, but we're gonna come back and add another, almost like another set of highlights. So much that you're working it in the canvas where it just blends in, and it's normal. There. So just tap it, or not tap it, but like tap and slide. Tap and slide. There we go. Maybe right here. Have a little different one. There. Okay. Let's go ahead. A little bit of midnight black, same brush. A little bit of dark sienna. Just a little bit of brown on that blackish color. Let's come up here and just lightly. Well, you don't even have to worry about adding too much pressure or not. It's fine if you add more pressure. I think brushwork is more forgiving. It just looks better in general. Okay. There. A little bit going up there. There we go. Shoot. There lives our shadows. Need shadows for your lights to pop. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Now, let's go into straight titanium white. No brown, no black, no nothing. And let's pick out where you think, oh well, I want this place to look a little lighter, not grayed down. So just a little, picking out those spots. There. Make it stand out a bit more. There we go. Isn't that easy? There. That simple. That simple. This one, since the light's nearby it, more would go down. There we go. There. Okay. Now, we can go back and make our nice little bushes. I just add a little more black to the color. And a big benefit about doing your mountains like this rather than using your palette knife and giving it texture. While texture does look cool at times, I think this just looks more classy in a way, if I explain myself right. And it's just easier because if you're gonna apply something in front of it, your paint's not blending because, well, you already have the color blended in. It's hard to explain. You have to experience it. Some titanium white and ever so lightly. See, usually I think I'm decent at bushes, but when it comes to winter, oh, it's so I find it harder because it's all the same color. Now with summertime or spring or fall or whatever, you have multitude of color, and even the slightest change, you're like, okay, you can kind of guide yourself off of there. Winter, nope. Winter is a killer for me. And I could do nice winter scenes, but am I the best at it? Probably not. There we go. Shoot. There. Load up your brush, one direction. There. Okay. Doesn't look too bad. I'm gonna just fix some areas. It's cold. It's winter. It's I'm not a big fan of winter in general, or just the cold. Now I'm gonna go into a little bit of midnight black. Yeah, just pure midnight black. And I'm just gonna smear that color right onto here. Okay. Now, I showed you guys a trick and an old video. As you may see, the white blends in a lot, will in a lot with that color underneath. So you have to find a way to make it sort of pop out. Right here, I'm not having issues, but as soon as I have an issue, um, I'll go to that little hack. Okay. Shoo. All right. Notice how it's blending in a bit too much, at least for my liking. I'm gonna grab some titanium white, cut it through with a palette knife, and just add it. Add where you want the white to show up, mostly. Okay? And all you gotta do is just softly blend it out, ever so gently. There. Okay? Simple enough. Okay, now let's go ahead and I'm gonna go with my fan brush to Midnight Black. Let's go ahead, what the heck? Let's go crazy. Okay, just load it up. This time I'm gonna do trees with the leaves facing up. There we go. Just push up the leaves. All you're doing is pushing those leaves facing upwards. There. Something like so. I'll come together with our highlights. There we go. There, something like so. Just a good old pair of trees. I'm gonna step back, see what I got going on. Alright, so first let me highlight the trees before anything. Some titanium white and very lightly just add those highlights. You just need a couple little highlights on those trees. Usually I only do trees like these for winter paintings. There. Load up your brush full with paint. There we go. Flip the side of your brush if you think you're running out of paint. There. I think those look good there. Now, let's go ahead. Let me grab a little bit of Midnight Black and just bring it out here. Just scrubbing it on with my 2-inch brush. I have a little blue in the brush, that's why it may look blue. Let's grab a 1-inch brush. Ready? Shoo. There we go. And shoo. Just add in your snow. There we go. There. Okay. Grab some titanium white. Let's, I think, right along there. I think the light would be hitting somewhere around here. That's why I'm highlighting these areas. Very gentle. You don't want to blend all of it out. Just want to lightly diffuse it. You can go up and down and side to side. Get creative with it. Try new things out. You never know until you try something out. Okay? Now, let's go ahead. A little bit of brown, little bit of black. Okay, just mixing it up with my palette knife. A little bit of white in there too. Let's put in a nice little cabin. There we go. Maybe there's your little cabin. Okay. Now, some titanium white. Just the edge. Let's come up here. Very lightly. Very, very lightly. A little bit more white. This cabin, I think, would be full with snow. There. A little bit of midnight black. And let's go ahead. Let's add in a little door. Nope, that black blended in. There we go. Okay. Now, I'm gonna grab a little bit of white and just ever so gently, ever so gently. Okay? And maybe let's add in a fence. There. I don't think no one would just pass by and stay unless they're planning to. So I don't know why they would need a fence, but maybe for the animals. Maybe for the polar bears not to escape. Who knows? Who knows? We can think it's for the humans. Their reasons for the owners of the cabins could say, hey, so the animals won't leave. There. I just create these stories while painting. Makes painting fun. Okay? A little bit of that brown in there shouldn't hurt anything. There. Just lightly blend it. lightly. And yeah, I think with that, it's a completed painting. I'm gonna call it completed because I have no ideas. I thank you guys for joining me in today's painting, and I hope you guys try this painting out. It's a fun, interesting painting. I hope you try it. I'm not the best at winter paintings, but I keep improving every time. Not to believe in myself too much, but it's how it goes with everyone. Every time you do something, you're getting better at it, even if it's very little. But I hope you try this painting out and send me a photo through email. Try to contact me, something. Until next time, I like to wish each and every one of you the best of luck, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, my friend. Goodbye.